Now I'll simulate a failed scrub deck actuator by unplugging it. When I turn on the machine, immediately it shows that I have set a code because I disconnected it. If I were to try to go and scrub with it, it escalates the code. If I were to try to go and scrub with it, it escalates the code. Now if I go to the information button, it shows the code. I'll go into it and it tells me M7 is open. M7 is the scrub deck actuator, and we already know what the problem is. But let's back out of here. I'm going to turn it off, and let's go back in, turn it on into the technician mode. That actuator motor, M7 deck actuator, we'll go into that, and I'll turn it on in the upward direction. I can turn it off, and then I can turn it on in the downward direction. In either case, I'm not hearing anything, of course, because I have it unplugged. But more importantly, if this were a real situation, notice that the amperage is 0. It's trying to move it in the down direction. Nothing is happening. There's no amperage flow. It's a good indication that we probably have an open circuit somewhere. But now during this test, as long as it says down, it will apply voltage to that motor, making it very easy for you to check for the presence of voltage. I'm using my big voltmeter here so that the screen is easier for you to see in the camera. But notice the leads I'm using some small pins so that I can probe into the connector without doing damage to it. I'll go across the 2 pins at the connector. And now I'll check my voltmeter. I have a constant negative 35 volts. In there, I can monitor the data, and I'll simulate an intermittent seat switch by getting off and on the seat. You can see that the input change